Hi everyone, it's Monica, and welcome back to Tailor-Made Cards for You. Well, I've been seeing so many monthly subscription kits out there that I really wanted to try a few of them. And I looked at several. I looked at the Simon Says Stamp kit. I also looked at the Hero Arts. But in the end, I ended up picking the Tonic Studios kit. And the reason I picked Tonic Studios is because it's a product that I'm pretty familiar with. And I knew that I wouldn't be disappointed with any of the items that I get in a kit. As you can see, there were a lot of items that I received in this kit. And I also added a few more to my purchase because there were some items that I've been wanting to get, and they ended up just shipping them all together. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you my unboxing of my kit that I got this month. And the kit this month is called Sweet Sentiments Kit. And you're going to see why in a minute. So the first thing that I unboxed here was a tape runner. And if you've seen some of my videos in the past, you know that I use my big pink ATG gun. But this tape runner is a little bit smaller. It's going to fit nicely in my hands. And I think it'll be a nice adhesive to have right on my desk when I don't want to pull out my big ATG gun. All right, now the next item that I got was this Smooth Precision glue pen, and I was actually pretty excited about this because I recently purchased another adhesive from Nuvo, which had a really nice pointy tip. So now I have two pieces of adhesive, or glue I should say, from Nuvo that I'll be able to use in my videos. Now this glue pen is just like it sounds. It's a glue pen, and the tip is like a pen. So you're going to get really fine glue coming out of this item here. So I'm pretty anxious to give it a try. I think it's going to be great for sequences, anything really small. Even some of those really thin die cuts that I got in the kit, I think will be great with this glue pen. So I'm kind of anxious to give that a try. All right, so the next item that was in my kit was this glitter marker. And when I started playing with this glitter marker, I was actually pretty impressed with it. It was pretty smooth, and it wrote really nicely. I think it'll be a nice addition to add little embellishments to some of my cards. Now, when you get the pen, it's going to be white on the nib, but to get it going, you just got to push it down. And this is like some of their other glue adhesive items as well. You have that nib, but you want to push it down to get some of that liquid flowing. And then once the nib fills with the liquid, then you can easily start using it. And as you can see, this little marker writes really nicely. So another item I was pretty happy with. And honestly, that has been my biggest hesitation to subscribe to some of these kits, because when I'm spending the money, I didn't want to necessarily get items that I didn't want. And that's why I went with a company that I knew I would love their products. All right, so we all know Tonic Studios for their Nuvo drops. And as you can see, I ordered a new one as well. And this is the Vintage brand. It's a new brand, so I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to be different from some of those other Nuvo drops that I have. But in the kit, you get a little Nuvo drop container. So now I have the mama container and the baby container. And I was happy to see that the colors kind of match. So I think I'll be able to use both of those together. All right, so in your kit, you get this little book as well. I probably will use it to help me keep organized when I'm doing some of my design team projects for some of my videos. And then you also got this little embellishment hearts. They're little embellishment hearts, and you just basically would glue them on. It's kind of blingy. It's not really my style for the most part, but I do like the color. So I think I'll be able to use these for some of my Mother's Day cards because it will match some of the cardstock and also those Nuvo drops. So one thing I do have to say about the coordinating kit is when I do sit down to create some of my cards, a lot of the product works together. So that was really nice. I don't have to go and figure out what paper I'm going to use, what embellishments I'm going to use, because the colors coordinate really nicely. And as you can see here, some of the colors that I'm sharing with you for the cardstock are just beautiful. And they have that vintage vibe, which is what I love. The paper isn't just plain cardstock. It does have some texture. So I think it's going to be some really nice additions to some of the cards that I create. And to be honest, that's really what kind of held me back for finding the exact kit that I wanted to subscribe to. I really didn't want a kit that had tons of paper in it because I already have lots of paper. I wanted a kit that would give me tools and different embellishments that I can try out, especially for some of my videos. And this will give me a chance to share with you some of these items as well. Now, the other paper kit that I got or paper stack I should say, that I got in the kit was this mirror card 6x6 pad. And again, this isn't paper that I typically will have in my stash, so I was happy to receive this. All right, so this is what I was most excited about, and this was, of course, the stamps and the dies. I don't use a lot of sentiment dies in my card making, but I'm certainly going to start with this kit. And what was really great about this kit is it was a little different than what I'm used to. Now, not only did you get your stamped sentiments, which is always great, you always can use some stamped sentiments, but you got the coordinating dies as well. And then not only did you get the coordinating dies to go with the stamps, but you got some dies that stand on their own. And then those dies that I'm showing you on the left-hand side stand alone, but then you have the ones on the right-hand side that will frame over those dies. So it's a die within a die, which is kind of cool. I don't have any dies like that. So I was pretty excited about this kit. Now, some of the stamp sentiments that I got in the kit say, for you, beautiful, handsome, because, always, follow your, and then these are going to coordinate with the die cuts that you get. So with the follow your, you're going to get a die cut that says heart. And I haven't really actually looked at all of the dies yet, but like I said, the stamps and the dies are going to work together. So you can have part of your sentiment that's stamped and then part of your sentiment with the die cut. So there's going to be a lot of options for your cards when you start creating with this kit. So even though this was my very first subscription kit that I purchased, I have to say I was pretty happy and not disappointed at all. I think if I had a bad experience with my first subscription kit, I might have given up on them altogether. But this seems pretty good, and I'm hoping to be able to try out some different subscription kits along the way and share with you my honest opinion on them. So I do plan on creating some videos and cards with this kit over the next couple of weeks. But if this is a kit that looks like you might get excited about, just like I did, I'll leave the links below so you can check out the kit. Now, I ended up buying the kit for a 3-month subscription because I really wanted to get a good feel for the monthly items that I get. And then if I like it, then I'll continue on, or I may try another subscription company. I'm not sure yet. But I definitely want to go ahead and give it a good try, and that's why I went with a 3-month subscription. But if you're not as curious as I am, then you can certainly do the month-to-month subscription. Now, I wanted to share with you a couple of other items that I got in my package that weren't necessarily part of the kit, but I'm here, so I might as well share them with you, right? So I did get, like I said, those vintage Nuvo drops that I shared with you earlier. And then I also got some adhesive, the double redline tape that I use in my journals. I got some masking fluid that I'm kind of curious to try out. And then I also got a craft spoon. So I hope that you've enjoyed my unboxing of the March Tonic craft kit called Sweet Sentiments. Now, like I said, I do plan on creating some cards using this kit. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you've enjoyed my unboxing video, I would sure appreciate a thumbs up. All right, everybody, thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you again next time.